Hi, it's Lynette here. So thank you for joining me. So today I'm going to be actually testing out using the new XX Revolution palette in TuXXedo, and I thought this looked black yesterday, but it's actually a nice brown and gold, and it's got that magnetic clasp that I love. So I did put a wee bit of a base makeup on earlier, but nothing much, so I'll probably touch it up as I go along. I have actually played around and made a mess, so I thought I'm going to come back and do something a wee bit more simpler, just because, yeah, I was trying to do like 3 or 4 different colours and I just thought this isn't working for me. That's fine if you like it and it works for you, great, but it just wasn't kind of working for me. It's not what I would usually do. So I'm just gonna recap the swatches on this palette, right? So it's got the full mirror, which is good, and these are the swatches. So I'm just gonna swatch some left, top left, middle left, right left, so along that way in that order. And it also helps me see which colours might work together. I love it actually. Some palettes are set up in quads, and there's a palette, so that's a kind of top row. You know, for if you're not sure about which colours go. And actually the last time I did this, it was my son that said to me, oh, do you do that so you can see which colours go? And I thought, no, but that's a brilliant idea. So that's the next row there. So the colours, I'm really impressed by the colours in this palette. There we go. It's a dark kind of charcoal one, nice silvery one, a matte kind of grey, nice goldy one, another kind of grey. Yeah, it's very suited if you wanted to do a smoky eye. So that's the bottom there, that's the top in the middle. So I'm just going to kind of have a wee look and see what colours I think go. So I'm going to use this colour for all over. I might use this one for a slight edge at the crease, and I'm going to use a combination of these two. So this in the middle of the lid and this kind of at the bottom, I think, is how I'm going to play it. So I hope that sounds good. I'm always going about covered, looking like that. Like, oh, what colours? So you can see from there, it's quite a diverse palette. You could get a few different looks out of this. Problem is, I've got so many palettes, it's just like, what do I pick up? So you pick up the same one. I only ever usually work with 3 colours, to be honest with you, in my everyday life. So you'll see that I'm going quite far up with this shade here. I don't know if this is what one would call the transition shade. I wouldn't go as far up with a colour. I'm just not that confident yet. It blends really nicely. So one thing I'd say, it's a nice formula. But I mustn't forget that I've got the duochrome eyeliner. I can just imagine Steve's face when he comes home from work. Like, whoa. Yeah, he knows what I'm like. Right, I'm not going to spend too long blending it, right? I know people say blend, blend, blend. And for makeup skills, my friend Marie, Charmed Wench, her makeup skills are amazing. So you pop over to her channel if you want to see some proper makeup skills. She's trying to get some increased numbers as well, so I will share her channel if you want to pop over and just say hi. I always just assume that a lot of people on this page are already on Marie's page, but sometimes people come via different connections. It's just, YouTube's one of these, it's a community. There's good stuff, there's bad stuff, people fall out, people make friends, you know. But mainly it's about getting to know new folk, which I like. Just trying to find my brushes. I've got hundreds of brushes, but I've just got a small selection that I keep in this little bag that I got from my friend at one Christmas time. It's a Steve Madden. So it's actually handy for the brushes that I need. So I'm going to use this kind of slightly smaller flat brush just to pop some into my crease. Right, I'm just going to shake off the colour that was on it from the mistake that I made in the video previous to this one. What mistake you had? Oh, there's a dog. I wonder if that's my husband home. I think Burger King may have opened, and I think Brandon and Antonia are away over to Burger King. Up in Dunfermline, I don't know. I know some McDonald's have opened, but I wasn't sure about Burger King, but I imagine they'll be the same. We've got a retail park, but we've also got what's called a leisure park, which is like cinema and restaurants and things. Crazy Golf, Dobbies. I think it might be up that way. I don't know. They said they were about to get some lunch, and then they said they were going to Burger King. A wee treat. Oh, I hear somebody outside chatting. Had a company over, removing all the rubbish, you know, the old wood and stuff that was in the garden. So hopefully we can move on to the next stage of getting that done. Right. Don't want to do gold with a little bit of silver. I might do the kind of goldy colour on the inside, this on the outside, and that underneath. That's what I think I might do. We will see how that goes. The only thing when you're playing with completely different colours is cleaning your brushes. At the moment I'm just rubbing it over my arms to get off the excess. That's how professional I am. You knew I was that professional, didn't you? That's why you're here. There is a lot of kickback in the pan, in the palette, but I think that can kind of be, that can happen with a lot of palettes, especially if I think they're softer texture. This one isn't like a wet palette, but it does feel buttery, which is nice. Hello, Buster. Oh, what's wrong? I've never met a dog that loves to cry so much. It's because they've gone out and left them. Haven't they, son? Run away and left you? Could have taken you. It's not going on very well with the brush, this purple. That one there. I'm going to try popping it on with my finger. It's going on better with my finger. You sometimes find that with these shimmers. It's nice and bright though, isn't it? Okay. So what am I doing next? What am I doing next is the question. Any colour here. I'm going in with this colour just to darken it up a little bit. In the crease. Add a wee bit definition here. I'm not going all the way down. There we go. Once I kind of tidy it up, I think it'll look a bit better. I'm trying to do different colours to what I would normally do. Because sometimes I think you're better just sticking to the colours that you know. I think it would have been too easy for me to go in and just do a completely like neutral brown eye, which is what I do all the time. Yeah, just want to do something a bit different with this palette. Again, I'm just patting this on, blending it in, taking away that harshness. There we go. The shimmers are nice, and I'm going to go under the eye with the pink shimmer. Oh, now that is a wet looking shimmer, isn't it? Just really made a dent when I put the brush in it. It's almost like wet sand. Wet sand? Is that the right word? Yeah. You know when you're at the beach and the sand's been wet? Wet sand. I don't mean quicksand, gosh. I think I worried more about quicksand when I was younger than was probably normal. So all these Saturday morning TV programmes, Littlest Hobo, and there was somebody being rescued. Quicksand, eh? Just not coming out as pink as I would have liked it. Maybe I should have completely cleaned it under my eyes. I don't know what's going on. Is it somebody getting a delivery? So there we go. So I'm going to tidy this up. I'm going to bloom and dry. I should have just kept the first thing that I did. I might come on and just do a regular look as well. If I can be bothered. Make sure I don't go right under the eyes. My concealer is drying up. Okay, and then I'm going to use the duochrome, which is in, the colour's called Atomic. Nice colour, but it's quite wet, so I might need to let it set before I do anything else. Right, so where my face has gone all shiny. Where is it? Here it is. Skin XX Makeup it's called. And there's the packaging, just in case you didn't see the unboxing. I've got my little mirror here. Oh, that's the lids. So I found that if you wanted it to be quite a dark colour, you had to dip in every time you took a stroke. So there. I'm not going to lie, I actually cannot see the eyeliner on my eyes. I'm trying under. I'm going to give it a shake. I'm just patting it down. I mean, actually, to be honest with you, for £10, I wouldn't buy it. If I, you know, I wouldn't repurchase it. I mean, it's actually so wet that it's taken off the eyeshadow rather than adding the eyeliner. No, not a fan. I think if you were putting it on, you weren't wearing any eyeshadow, might be fine. But not with the eyeshadow, and that's actually really making my eyes feel quite uncomfortable. Oh, not what you're wanting, is it? Right, my eyes are actually nipping. Oh dear. So I'm just going to pop a wee bit of foundation on because I've realised that I've got makeup everywhere. Yes, I'm doing the dots. Sometimes I just put it in my hands and put it on, but I just thought I would do some dots today for you. Dot to dot, and that is just a tinted moisturiser. It's got quite a good coverage though. Really spotty at the moment. Don't know what's going on. But hey ho. It's not my usual place either. They're usually kind of around my chin, but at the moment they're down the side of my nose, and yeah, not keen. I also had a cold sore last week, so I've fallen to bits. And they were also sore. You know when you get spots that are sore? These spots were really sore. I shouldn't grumble. There's people much worse off, and I'm complaining about my face hurting because of spots. I'm going to go later on and wash my brushes, I think. Just because I've been playing about with different colours. I'm probably due a good wash anyway. I'm not religious about it. I don't do it every week. But I'm aware that your brushes can carry obviously germs and things picked up from your face. So I'm going to pop some lipstick on. I'm going to pop some proper eyeliner on because that was disappointing. Just using this little lipstick that I got in, I think it's Be Kind, and it's got a cardboard tube, and I just think to myself, why can't other companies do that? You know, that at the end of the day can be recycled, and if it can't be recycled, it's not going to live in landfill for thousands of years. Cardboard mushes down pretty quickly. So yeah, that was my thoughts there. I thought, what an ingenious idea. Yeah, there just wasn't enough definition there with that eyeliner. Maybe I'm just used to black eyeliner, but I can't see it. It's not standing out. That was a waste of money. Personally. So there we go. That's why I complain about spending £10 on an eyeliner when this collection Fast Stroke is fantastic. And they even do a waterproof version, but I find that this one doesn't budge. It's brilliant. So I don't need the waterproof version, if that makes any sense. I'm not going to faff about with the falsies today. I'm going to try and test my palettes that I've got as well. You know, rather than just throwing them in a drawer, I'll try and do some testing with them. You know, actually wearing them. Even if it's just doing like an everyday look with them, something that I would not be... What? See what I mean? What have I done? Oh, honestly. Oh. Oh, dearie me. I was one of these, I've always been one of these people. I was one of these kids that could never stay clean. So it drove my mum crazy. So as an adult, I haven't really changed very much. If somebody's going to drop something down their top, it's me. I used to always keep a spare top at work. I need to start doing that again. Just in case I spilt something. I was on the train through to Glasgow. And I hadn't put the lid on my tea properly. All the way down my shirt, and I had a meeting. And it was external fog. So I had to get my scarf. And just kind of wear my scarf. It wasn't that cold in the office either. So yeah, it used to be when the kids were wee, we went out for the day, a change of clothes for the kids and a change of clothes for mum. I was guaranteed mum was going to end up spilling something, dropping something, getting covered in something, being splashed in something, honestly. I've never grown out of it. I'm just putting the finishing touches to the look just so that you can see. I'm actually enjoying playing with makeup. But I had no idea what I was going to do, and initially I did the kind of brown and the green, which is alright. I wish I'd kept it, but I felt it was just too dark, too muddy. And with this one I kind of thought, is this really what I'm looking for? So I'm going to pull you in a wee bit so that we can see the look. There we go. So the colours are nice. Don't look too close at my, I'll put my face right up at you. So the colours are nice. They were nice to work with. They feel really nice. And that's the colours there. Yeah, that rose a bit. Not sure about that. I do like most of the colours in that palette. I'm not sure I would wear most of them. This one was really disappointing. You know, it is wet and it's fine. You know, you can do that, but I couldn't get it under my eyes. And I'm just going to show you this, how it looks just on the hand, on the back of the hand. So I'm going to show you there. So that's pretty, it's nice, but can you see how wet it is? So that's why it was just smudging into the eyeshadow, muddying the eyeshadow. So what I might do is I might actually just do it, might come on and just try putting it on its own. You know how some days I don't always wear eyeshadow, but always wear eyeliner. So I might just come on and kind of just try this on, so you can see that there. But can you see, so there's dipped straight in and then it gets lighter. So it's up to you how you want it. I mean, it does look beautiful, but it just didn't work on my eyes. And then because it was watery, it does dry down pretty quickly. I'll show you that now. So that it does dry down pretty quickly. But it just kind of went into my eyes and made my eyes feel a bit stingy. And yeah, it wasn't for this makeup look anyway. So looking at myself the wrong way. So yeah, I think that's actually turned out quite nice. I mean, if you take away all the dirty marks that I've managed to get on my face. Anyway guys, thank you for your patience and for watching me. And that's kind of like my second play with this palette. As I say, what I might do tomorrow is I might just come on and do my brown kind of everyday makeup look. That colour's gorgeous, it's like suede-y. Yeah, I might just come and do that, a look that I'm comfortable with. I think I watch all these other YouTubers and think I've got to try and put 5 different colours on my eyes. But I've managed a couple. So yeah, I've got the all over shade, I've got a bit of the transition-y shade, I've got a wee bit of a darker crease shade. Just turned out alright. Yeah, so anyway, £18, that's the palette. I will come on and try another look with it just to show you, but let me know what you think and I'll speak to you soon. Bye guys.